Today I'm going to show you a 5-minute Forex scalping strategy on gold. So I believe the best way to learn scalping in general is just watching someone trade live. So today this is what we're going to do. So I love using moving averages when I scalp the Forex market. So 20 and 50 moving averages. What you want to do is reverse engineer everything. Monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hourly. Maybe it's excessive because you're going to be scalping. However, I do it personally. So this is the 4-hour time frame. And once we marked all the important area zones, we can see what's going on. So what do we have? We have a strong candlestick moving towards the downside. Just recently broke this previous area of trend line support. He also managed to break the two moving averages, 20 and 50. I always look at the 1-hour time frame after, so I can see that moving averages are over here, which means the trend is definitely down. We can see a nice push exhaustion scenario, likely a continuation of push towards the downside over here will happen. This is the 15-minute time frame. Resistance over here. We are going to the lower time frames now. 5 minutes hasn't crossed yet the 50 moving average, right? There could be a bounce back towards the upside. However, the higher time frames have already crossed the important level of sensitivity, and the 15-minute time frame is still trending towards the downside. So we shouldn't be scared that the 5-minute is not actually trending towards the downside. I think it's a great opportunity to sell even at the moment. However, to confirm, you always want to look at the 1-minute time frame as well, and look, it's going down already. So I'm gonna place a small 0.50 lot size, and there we go. It's already fallen $24 in seconds for gold. That's why I love trading gold when I see great trading opportunities. He has actually broken a previous area of sensitivity. It's a new low on the 1-minute time frame. So this is the 5-minute time frame, and here's my entry just over here. It's already dropping down a little bit. We have now crossed the 50 moving average over here. It's a new low. It has broken this previous area of support, right? It's gonna continue moving down because the overall market direction is towards the downside, right? So I'm not scared to keep this open even without stop loss. Of course, in this channel we practice good logic, so always put your stop loss. Even though if you don't at the start, it's okay. Just to get a better entry, it's much more important to enter quickly at the right place rather than putting your stop loss and all your numbers. You can do that after. Now look at the 1-minute time frame. It's forming a bearish channel, which means it's trending towards the downside. It's making new lows every single time. This shows great price action and gives me confidence to keep this trade a little longer. Yeah, so perfect candlestick wick, pretty much touching the 20 moving average and our bearish channel. This was our previous area of sensitivity as well. So a nice push exhaustion scenario. Likely another push is to follow to break into a new low as well. And if you see these patterns happening, this is great continuation of movement. And even on the 1-minute time frame, if now it closes as a bearish engulfing candlestick, so the red candlestick swallows the blue one, you could potentially enter yet again to double up in your profits. Yeah, so I'm opening another one. So I just opened this trade over here past this previous area of support. Very simple price action. I expect a move towards the downside, at least to retest this previous area channel. Maybe I will be closing some of my profits just over here as well. I know this is the 1-minute time frame, but the 5-minute hasn't really given me much at the moment. This is my second trade entry just over here. If we drag this along, we can see the two trades that we have now open, and this is what the 5-minute time frame is looking now. Let's take a look at the 1-minute. As you can see, this bearish channel is very nice. So looking at our trade, we are currently $96 in profit. The candlesticks are also making new lows every single time. Lower low over here, lower low over here. This is great. This is what you want in a trend. We will officially break into a new low on the 5-minute time frame as well. I really want to catch this move over here because I expect a pullback. So it's dropping down nicely. Maybe I'm gonna close off. So here's the current history, $160 in profit. Very nice indeed. So now I didn't hold this trade off because it's low volatility and it's dropping down like that. I feel like there's gonna be a push towards the upside once again, maybe on the 1-minute, probably on the 5 as well. If we do get a 5-minute exhaustion, it might be towards the 2 moving averages just off here, at least 400-point move. So we don't want to be stuck in that. You rather want to take your profits, what the market gives you, and then run with it. So I sometimes like adding a few more moving averages, which is 100 moving average and 200 moving average at the top. And I like looking at the higher time frames just to get the overall direction bias on where it's going next. Green line is the 200 moving average, which means we just had a push, a break of the moving average, then an exhaustion back towards the moving average resistance line, and now likely we're going to be retesting this previous area low over here. And as expected, we are getting a pullback of that kind of channel that we have, right? So it's important to draw these channels accurately to know where the market could likely bounce. When I scalp, I sometimes use the RSI indicator. 15-minute time frames, it's pretty much in the middle, but on the 5-minute time frame, we're nearly at the bottom. There could be an exhaustion. So let's remove this take profit and let's remove that one as well, just to get clear charts. What I'm now waiting for is a stronger exhaustion, maybe back towards this previous area zone. So we are getting a bearish engulfing candlestick once again. Maybe we can enter a trade. Let's see how this trade does. Obviously, we might be retesting this previous area of support over here, so we could also have a pullback, which is kind of scary. Okay, the 5-minute time frame, as you can see, didn't give us a bearish engulfing candlestick, which is lame, of course, because we do want a continuation. And I'm thinking if it breaks this area of support on the 1-minute time frame, we can place just another trade. It did not this time, but I really wanted to do it. Oh wow, so it did happen. We are currently having a pullback of the 5-minute time frame. As I said, I'm scared that this could happen. So after a push, there's going to be an exhaustion, maybe towards the 2 levels over here, or the previous area of resistance in this case. So we got stopped out. We have a look at our history, minus $72. We're still $88 in profit. And if you want to understand how to actually trade with the moving averages, I have a guide just over here. It's such a great video